Why excuses can ruin your life. Excuses can keep you from living your best life while simultaneously damaging your current one. They keep you from spreading out and confronting your fears. You may not be aware of how many you're making, but you're almost certainly guilty of at least one of these typical excuses. Hey guys, welcome to our channel FinanceX. In today's video, we are going to talk about the excuses that can ruin your life. Let's see what we have for you. If you want to find out more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. Also, before we start the video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And let's get started. The first excuse is that I'll do it tomorrow. Procrastination, hello. One of the most typical excuses people make in their lives is that they will do it whenever they want tomorrow. They may put off tasks that they know they should do, such as folding laundry or cleaning the house. Other times, people put off doing something they want to accomplish because they are afraid to begin. This is certainly something you've done many times in your life. You stated that you will begin studying another language the next day. Tomorrow, you'll begin eating more healthily. Starting tomorrow, you'll go to bed at a respectable hour. However, the reality is that tomorrow never comes. If you truly want to make a difference, you must begin today. The second excuse is, I don't have the time right now. Time is, without a doubt, the most valuable resource that any human being can possess. There's only so much of it, and once it's gone forever. You can't make up for lost time, and you can't actually prolong the time you have. You can only make the best of what you've got. That implies you must embrace the fact that you will never have enough time to complete all of your goals. You must set priorities. So how important is that item you've been putting off because you don't have enough time? You can and will find the time if it is truly important. Eliminating TV or Facebook from your life is an easy way to start. Otherwise, quit acting like you'll get around to it eventually and concentrate on the things that are essential enough for you to make time for. Just one more is the next thing. You're not going to have just one more thing if you have to justify it. No one wants to eat another potato chip. No one has time to read another Facebook post. No one who enjoys reading will read just one more chapter. You finish the book at 2 a.m. after eating a few more handfuls of chips and spending an hour or two on Facebook. Stop acting as if you have room for one more. You've already exceeded the amount of anything you should have if you've gotten to the point where you're rationalizing just one more of it. Instead of having more than you need and hating yourself for having 6 or 7 more, put it down right now and walk away. I'll catch up tomorrow is another thing that can ruin your life. What are the chances that you will still be able to get something done tomorrow if you couldn't get it done today? It's likely that you'll run out of time to deal with it again tomorrow. After all, tomorrow will offer its own set of tasks and responsibilities. You certainly did not intend to accomplish this on top of everything else you had planned for tomorrow. Do you really want to try and cram everything into one day? It's true that things come up from time to time, and you'll need to be flexible in your life if you don't want to drive yourself entirely insane. However, the chances of catching up on things tomorrow are really minimal. You'll most likely be playing catch-up for days or weeks. It won't be fun, but you're better off putting your head down and getting it done today rather than expecting to fit it in tomorrow. A very serious excuse that we often do not realize as an excuse, and that is that there's nothing I can do about it. Almost often, there is something you can do about your problems. You may not be able to fix them on your own, but you can influence even the most significant situations. That is how big change movements get started. I've had enough, one person says, and the other agrees. Those who dare to try to affect change have radically impacted nations. Why would you believe you couldn't be the one to start it? If what worries you is something tiny and particular to your life, just as an unappreciative supervisor or a partner who appears to take you for granted, you have a lot you can do about it. One meaningful talk with your husband could be enough to turn things around. If your boss is driving you crazy, you have 3 options. Talk to them, find a solution, or change employment. You're not powerless, and a victim mindset will not assist you in achieving change or happiness. Another excuse a person can make is that I don't know how to. Some things you simply don't know how to deal with. That's all right. Not everyone can restore their computer after a tumble destroyed the hard drive, or figure out how to get their automobile back on the road after the engine made strange noises and suddenly stopped operating. You can try to find someone who can assist you. Lack of expertise is a perfectly reasonable excuse to seek assistance or postpone doing anything until you are confident you can do it safely on your own. It's not a good enough reason to sit and mope over what you can't do. If everyone did that, Every roadway in the country would be clogged with abandoned cars, and people would have to buy a new computer every few months because their old one broke down. If you don't know how to do something, don't just sit there and bemoan your lack of knowledge. Find someone to do it for you or teach you how to do it on your own. The majority of the time, excuses are just means for you to avoid facing a situation that you are afraid of. Allowing fear to govern your life is a bad idea. Throw your excuses out the window and get back to living your greatest life. The next common excuse of people is, "I'm not motivated." Motivation is an emotion that comes and goes, but keep in mind that motivation comes before action. You need to work out the most on days when you don't feel like working out. You won't be sorry you did it once you've finished it. Start little to get rid of the motivation excuse. I'm overcoming my lack of motivation to write by writing every day. Every day, I'll write 100 words. Look for methods to begin with small. Every day, set aside 15 minutes to write. Take a 20-minute stroll. One new potential client was approached. Create a page for your new website's About page. Also, do this work first thing in the morning when you are at the most likely to have the most energy and motivation. The last but not least is that I'm capable of doing everything. Nobody, not even Superman, can do everything. He requires the assistance of the Justice League. Even Michael Jordan couldn't help himself. He needed Scottie Pippen. Many individuals, including myself, overestimate what we can achieve in a single day while underestimating what we can accomplish in a year. For example, I frequently overlook numerous reasons such as exhaustion, laziness, diversions, and so on. I have a tendency of underestimating what I actually do, no matter how well I plan. The truth is that we should start small and work our way up. Do only the activities with the highest return on investment. Everything else is a bonus. If you can only write 1,000 words per day, don't try to write 10,000. Alternatively, don't read one book per week. Attempt to read at least 10 pages per day. When it comes to fitness, the majority of people strive to reduce weight quickly. They regain the weight as a result of this. Instead, take it easy. Make things manageable so you can develop the habit. Rather than attempting to change 10 habits at once, focus on just one. Don't try to achieve 5 objectives. Instead, concentrate on one. This invariably entails sacrificing other objectives in order to pursue the single best goal possible. You can't, for example, start 2 firms at the same time. That's simply impossible. You might not be able to date while casually working on your business. One can lead to many dates, parties, excessive drinking, and staying out late, all of which will have a negative impact on your business. Now let's talk about it. And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon so you don't miss any of the latest updates. And thank you for watching.